you guys probably know the franchise Orphan. Okay, I'm gonna try and be slightly spoiler free and just talk in the know if you know, because I think there's still a lot of people that have not watched uh the original Orphan from 2009. But if you haven't, highly recommend it. It is a kind of weird movie, but it's one of those movies where the twist is like so out of nowhere crazy. You're just like, okay, I kind of respect you for that. That's kind of a wild twist. And so I really liked it. Came out in 2009. Really awesome film. Well, I wouldn't say awesome film, but just a cool film with a decent twist. And then they came out with a prequel in 2022, which is like crazy. Like uh, over 10 years later, they decided, yeah, and they used the same actress who no longer is a little kid because she's a little kid in the first movie, and that all plays into the into what she does. So like in the prequel, she's a full-on adult, but they use forced perspective to make this grown adult look younger and smaller. And whenever they first announced Orphan First Kill, I was like, why? That first movie all hinges on the twist and how it ends and all this stuff. Like, there's no way you can kind of replicate that twist. Oh, I was wrong. They have an equally kind of crazy twist in this one. I won't say it's to the level of the first movie, but it was still a crazy twist nonetheless, and it was a lot of fun. And Esther, the girl, the name of the little girl, is one crazy psycho. And I would watch 10 movies of her. I mean, she is on her way of being her own niche horror icon. I'm not saying like Michael Myers or Jason, but like, Victor Crowley, the guy from the Collector franchise, things like that. Like in a sub tier of horror icons, Esther is on the way there. And well, according to Critical Overlord here, which let me see, Critical Overlord, he let us know that Orphan 3 has now gone into production. It looks like it's being titled Orphans. He has it here as Orphan, even though it doesn't say that on the title card. It says here has started filming. And okay, right, Orphan 1, banger. Orphan First Kill, another banger. I'm expecting Orphan 3 to be another banger. So I wanted to go into some of the details that we know about this movie. For one, they were asked a while back about the movie about, okay, well, first movie, if you know how that ends, it's kind of hard to make a sequel. So that's why the second movie was a prequel. So then they were like, okay, is this one a sequel or a prequel? And we were told it's both. It's a movie that's going to take place between the events of the first movie and the second movie that they made a prequel. So it takes place after First Kill, but before the first movie again. They are also promising an equally crazy twist, looking like that's just the theme of the franchise, a story that involves Esther with some mind-blowing twists. And I like that because, again, that's the thing that makes or breaks the first movie, is whether you like the twist or you find that mind-blowing. And then the second movie, the prequel that they did, equally fun twist. So it's like, yes. With the title Orphans, I'm like, okay, so we're going to meet a lot more of these orphan characters, or we're going to meet some more crazier things. Esther's kind of whole thing is that she is an orphan that kind of gets adopted by a family and then just wrecks that family's life as they find out this crazy kid is crazy. Um, so I think that's all fun in there. Someone said Goonifus. I don't even know if that works. Goonifus, orphans in space. Now that'd be crazy. Oh, now that she's having a baby. Oh, now that'd be wild. That'd be wild. I'm thinking maybe she meets somebody because at the start of First Kill, we meet Esther in like an insane asylum. So I'd honestly like some stories in there, or maybe she just spent some time in an actual orphanage, and then instead of getting adopted by a family, the whole movie is her just messing with other little kids at an orphanage. I think that could be crazy. That could be fun, and then there's some twist there. So all I'm saying is I'm looking forward to Orphan 3. I know maybe they're not everybody's cup of tea, but I was pleasantly surprised with what they did with the second movie, so it actually gives me faith with this third movie. I like the actress involved. I think she plays the role really well. And I have such respect for the way they do this forced perspective and using practical just camera tricks to make her look small. I think that's kind of fun. It would be really weird if they did like, the Captain America First Avenger CGI on a small body thing. That would look so uncanny. But Orphan 3, it's happening, titled Orphans. I'd love to know your guys' theories if you're a fan of the franchise and what you'd love to see. Sound off down below.